So I'm a writer for CNN Health, and I cover lots of stories about tech and creativity and happiness, and one of my beats also is stress and well-being. And so in the course of the past couple of years, when I've been writing about the issue, I've had some interesting observations and insights, and I wanted to share them with folks.
Wonderful. And what sorts of stories have you been finding as you're walking around here?
You know, I've had some aha moments with respect to stress in particular. There have been a number of people who say that they've gone into their doctors to talk about stress, and every time they bring it up, the doctors sort of drop the subject or offer them medication when really they want some other alternatives. I've had some other interesting insights. One of them was that I heard from somebody, and one of them was that no amount of technology and innovation and design will ever replace the human will and self-discipline. I thought that was very interesting. You know, I'd like to find a way to figure out how to bridge the nexus between desire for change and actual change. So I think that's something I'm going to be looking at in the next year.
That's definitely one of the same themes I've heard throughout. One of the things mentioning wellness, what do you think of the wellness room?
I was there just for a few minutes. I think it has a lovely fruit bowl. It was, you know, it's funny, for someone who writes about stress, I'm a wigged out, stressed out person myself, and so I'm a seeker in the area of stress, which makes me ideally suited to write about it. And it's very, I loved it. I want one of those in my house, except I want the chair to be a massage chair. Is that possible?
I would love that too.
And I want someone to fan me.
Do you have a favorite part from the conference?
I was really excited by Sean, is it Sean Bonner? I forget his name. He was talking about going over to Japan right after the earthquake and sort of thinking about how they could help. I liked the fact that he emphasized all the mistakes they made, and how I think we're a very risk-averse society. We don't like to make mistakes. We teach our children not to make mistakes, but really true success only comes from making mistakes over and over again. I really appreciated that. I think he's doing some really interesting work in radiation. You know, as a breast cancer survivor and someone who's had her lifetime dose of radiation and now has to travel all the time for work, I sit on the airplanes and go through those, you know, TSA scanners, and I can't tell you, it makes me nervous. And so I like the fact that somebody's starting to think about those and address those. He said he's not sure that cell phone radiation is something to worry about. I'm not sure about what he's saying. I think that there's still an issue of what it does to you over the course of decades in a lifetime. I think that's a compelling issue to think about. So yeah, I mean, it really all around. And the other thing I loved about this conference was the dog. I mean, really, all conferences should have a dog.
Did you see Zoe's in a box right now?
No, I did not. I can't even bear to go look at Zoe anymore because I want a dog and my children want a dog and my husband is like the, you know, so yeah.
You should just send him pictures of Zoe. Zoe's very photogenic as well.
Oh my God, the photos do no justice to how cute that dog is. Really. So it's been just really wonderful, unexpectedly wonderful, because, you know, I've been to so many academic medical conferences, and this was really extraordinary and different. So,
excellent. Well, thank you very much. Anything else you'd like to say?
I would like to say that I thought Sergey Brin's Google glasses were really cool, and they reminded me of the Matrix, and please send me one. I'm your friend.